Hi, I'm Ron,
I'm Don.
and this is the Ron and Don Show. Thanks for joining us today. Last time we were together, you interrogated me as to what I was looking for in a relationship with an FM. Today it's my turn. I have a question for you.
Too bad.
Well, here it comes anyway. Don, I want to know, what are you looking for in a great vendor, a great contractor?
Maybe just possibly somebody that I can check their particular suppliers and see that they pay their bills on time. I mean, that means they get paid, meaning their customers are happy with their work. They got good recent references, even better if it's from another facilities professional that I respect. They're timely in what they're doing. They have enough crews to support the work that they have, and they don't say, well, I can't get to that for 3 weeks when they were already scheduled to be there this week. And it sounds kind of corny, but somebody with whom I can actually make a contact with and say, do you know how to do this? And they say, honestly, I know something about it. I know some people that are experts at this, and I may need some help with that, rather than saying, yes, I can do that, and then get in the middle of it, and we have a mess to clean up. So having either the skills and the honesty to tell me what's going on and how things are done. When I interview a contractor for the very first time, I generally bring them into the restaurant for lunch. I sit them down, we have a meal, we talk about all kinds of stuff, and at the end of the meal I ask them very specific questions. Was the food good? Were you satisfied with the food? Were you satisfied with the service? Were you satisfied with the environment, the conditions? Were you comfortable? Was it a good experience for you? And if they say yes to all that, and generally they always do, they want the business, I said, then the experience you had here today is no less than the experience we expect every one of our guests to have while you're doing whatever I'm having them do. So you cannot discount the experience, because we're not going to discount the guest check or how much they're paying. And if they get that and they pass all the other litmus tests, then they get a trial. Now I'm going to spend some time really teaching them about our business and our situations and our specific needs, security, what kind of finishes, the whole 9 yards. And they've got to be able to pick it up and run with it. But if they don't pass those first few tests, it's thank you, appreciate it, best wishes to you, and it's over.
So I think what I've heard you say, just to bullet point those, Don, is that first and foremost, the basic business principles of financial stability and references and things like that. I've also heard transparency. You want them to be honest and honest with you and honest about themselves in terms of what their abilities are or what their abilities are not. And then the third piece of that is consistency. That's what I'm hearing. That's what you offered by way of example through the operations team of the restaurant and their service delivery. And so consistency is a big part of that as well. So I have to ask, just in a follow-up to that, and thank you for sharing that, I have to ask then, what are in your world your 3 most important contractors?
Well, isn't he so nice for thanking me for saying all those things? Good boy. Your mother would be proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you have a 20 in your pocket?
For my particular area of expertise, which is restaurants, plumbing, refrigeration, and general contracting are the top 3. Electrical's right there in the ballpark with them, but we call on electricians less frequently. The most common person in the restaurant is either the plumber or the refrigeration person. They're there on a regular basis. And the general contractor, when we get in trouble or we have to do something or make somebody happy, they also can bring in some of the subcontractors with them or use ours, and it makes it for an easier solution.
Well, there you have it. In terms of the vendor side of the equation here, we're talking about the basic business principles. We're talking about transparency and consistency. And if you're a plumber, an HVAC guy, or a general contractor or an electrician, those are the things you need to be getting squared away if you're going to come calling on an FM.
Thanks for joining us today. He's Ron,
And that's Don.
and this has been the Ron and Don Show. So, if you wanted to learn more, or to see more, or subscribe, go here.